What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dixie Sports Plus. This is the NFL Report. My name's Stephen Curlee. This inning is brought to you by Legacy Electric. So let's just jump straight into some updates from last week. Tyreek Hill, that was a nasty-looking knee injury. Dislocated his knee, tore his ACL, tore some other stuff. Out for the season. Dolphins were already hurting really bad. They're not good this year, and that just makes it that much worse. Malik Neighbors, just when the Giants start winning, you beat an undefeated team. Jackson Dart looks really good. Giants can't win, dude. Malik Neighbors tore his ACL. He's out for the rest of the season. Sad day for Giants fans. And then the third one I'm going to mention, Lamar Jackson, messed up his hamstring in that sad game against the Chiefs. He'll be out for at least this upcoming week. Could be a little longer. Cooper Rush will be the starter for now. Cooper's been a guy who could start in the past and play okay, so we'll see how that goes for Baltimore. The game of the week last week, I feel like it's impossible to say it wasn't Dallas versus Green Bay. I mean, that game was just nuts. Overtime is always fun. I wish the NFL got rid of ties and went to college rules because these NFL games do not need to end on a field goal at the end of overtime. I hate watching it, but it was still a great game. My MVP of last week, Jackson Dart, stepped in, beat an undefeated Chargers team, a pretty good undefeated Chargers team, and he really stepped up. His rushing ability is going to keep them in some games, especially now that Neighbors is out. But his ability on the field is really, really good, and I could see him being a guy for a long time, being a good starting quarterback. Looking at the upcoming week, my games to watch, the best games that I think are going to be coming at y'all this week. 49ers at Rams will probably be the best game this week. Two really underrated teams, in my opinion. I know people are talking about them. They're both 3-1, but these two teams have both looked like they could be one of the best teams in the NFL this season, and that's crazy to say considering Mac Jones started for the 49ers for 2 weeks, but they won both of those games. They did what they had to do. I think they're a really good team. My next game to watch, the Broncos at the Eagles. I know the Broncos have had their moments, but you watch a game like last night and you see that offense just insane. Sean Payton is still a good coach. I thought he kind of fell off the face of the earth, but he's picked it back up. They're looking really good. My third game of the week, Bucks at Seahawks. Two really underrated teams. It depends on how the receiving core looks for Tampa Bay, but this could be a really good game. Two really good offenses and two pretty solid defenses. I think this could be a really, really good game this week. And then my upset alert of the week, I'm going with the New England Patriots over the Buffalo Bills. You know, it's kind of a stretch, but New England's looking really good. They just hammered Carolina, and I knew they were supposed to win that game, but they just looked unstoppable against Carolina. And so I'm going to go with New England over Buffalo. I missed last week. I picked the Jets over the Dolphins, and the Jets still lost, even though they probably pretty easily could have won that game. But, you know, it is what it is. That's my upset for this upcoming week. And, yeah, you know, I'm excited for this next week of football. We're getting towards that point of the season where teams are starting to figure out what they are and what they're good at and what they're not good at. And so this is where stuff's really going to start to pick up. Super excited for it. Hope y'all get to watch some of the good games this week. And I'll catch y'all next episode.